Welcome back to the channel, boys and girls. This is the next episode of my BlastboxxTV episode. I might be putting some of these videos on my main account, not just the BlastBox account, but some of these things need to be said that some are not saying it, or if they are, they're not saying it enough. People who know me knows that I listen pretty much old music, quote unquote old music, from like the 90s, early 2000s, sometimes the 80s or 70s, because I don't listen to the radio as much. And working with people every now and again, you start to hear music that they listen to, and you're sitting there listening to it, and it's like, this music has no soul. It has no good qualities to it, because it sounds bland. It sounds like they just wrote some lyrics and just threw it out there just to get money. Whereas you listen to people like Prince, Kelly Rowland, Beyonce. I'm not gonna say Jennifer Lopez because I'm not sure if she writes her own stuff, but there's a few others. Prince, Michael Jackson, musicians like that actually promoted their music, they actually care for their music and stuff like that. Whereas if you can tell that's passionate, like Man Behind the Mirror, Man in the Mirror, Beautiful by Christina Aguilera, even if they sing it or not, if you can feel the passion in the song that you can relate to your own voice, then yes, they have more passion, more heart, more soul into it. Whereas you hear these, I guess, mumble trap star rappers, they're all just talking about women, money, and drugs. And it's like, if that's the only thing you can rap about, I'm surprised you guys are even making the charts of the radio, because your music is just so fucking stupid and watered down. Oh, let me just be the same generic rapper. They talk about the same generic things to the point my whole career is just like a checklist box. Oh, he raps about guns, check. Rap about naked women, check. He talk about the gang life, check. Oh, he's not part of the gang life, check. Oh, he's not trying to build a longevity career. He just want to talk about some boring stuff that really happens like less than 5% of the country. Check. Again, I don't see what is so big and good about these hoodlum rappers, and I say it that way because they try to act good, but they want to look better. And I'm black, so if you want to come at me and say, "Oh, that sounds racist by you," blah blah blah, it's like, yeah, it sounds racist because it should be. It's supposed to be put down my own people, because if you go by the same things that these record producers want you to do constantly over and over, and not actually put out good music, then you're part of the problem. Period. You can say, "Oh, don't be doing that, man. Don't be trying to put me down and stuff." That's like, I'm not trying to put you down. You're doing it yourself. We asking you not to make shit music, and yet you still doing it. And you can try to say, "Oh, I'm doing it because that's how it is where I'm from." It's like, yeah, but you have a platform to help you bridge the gap into white America and corporate America and all that stuff to do better. But instead, you want to stay in that same niche, the same niche thing that you're in now, thinking that's going to get you far. It's not. Because if you've seen lately how many rappers are dying because of beef and stuff like that, it's a lot higher than what it is compared to back in the day, in the 90s. Because all these rappers want to be on here talking about they want to do this to somebody else, blah blah blah. Then when somebody show up, they end up dead or an altercation. It's like, hip hop is the only music genre with stuff like this going on, because these guys pretty much go home, use a music program, whatever, make the music that way, and think that their music is gonna hook people in. It's not. One thing you are encouraging is other people to do the same thing and just make monotonous material that's not gonna do anything, but just continue and reaffirm the stereotype that black people cannot do better in this country because of stupidity that these rappers are doing. So I know I'm gonna get some hate comments. I'm fine with that. Thing is, I'm just telling you the truth. You cannot hate the truth that I'm telling you if you see the shit going on every day and you hear the shit going on every day and yet you do nothing about it. If you want a bigger say, don't buy the music. Period. The only reason why these guys are big is people are buying their music. If people are not buying their music, guess what's going to happen? They're going to learn, hey, I need to step up my game. I need to do something better to keep my platform going. Because if I'm just making the same stupid material, people are going to get bored of it, and then they're going to drop me for somebody else. And then when you get to that route, you can't blame somebody else for saying, hey, no, man, I like your music before, but now it's just bland and I don't want to hear it anymore. You can't blame people for that, because people are going to be real with you as you want them to be real with them. So just change up the music. I know it's going to be a hard process. I know some of them are not going to listen. Stop rapping about guns and all that shit, because the more you rap about that stuff, the more people are going to come out with guns and stuff and take you out. And when that happens, you can't blame nobody but yourself, because you think you gotta be hard on the in public. You gotta be hard this way, you gotta be hard that way. No, you don't. Just make your music, shut up, and continue with living. If you don't do that, then you're putting yourself and your own family in danger. But it is what it is. I know I'm not gonna get people to listen to this. People are not gonna take the warning, but it's fine with me. Just do what you can, people. I wouldn't entertain half the shit that's going on with these rappers and stuff like that, because honestly, you're not gonna understand it, because that is how it's just I don't know, man. I just don't know with these new rappers and stuff like that. But yeah, like, subscribe, comment. If you don't like what I have to say, you know what to do. You can just go in my comment section and let me know. Hey man, you need to start bringing down these guys. They're doing the best they can. Whatever you got to say. But it is what it is. My name is Fisher Dregs. You hear my comments, you hear my thoughts. Like, subscribe, share, comment, do what you got to do. And you just know one thing. This is Blastbox Radio. Stay clear of the blast radius.